Hello everyone, I am Tariq Mahmoud with you for the session of the CodersTrust. I hope you are doing great at your end. Well, today's topic is about in HTML and CSS, and we will create something for the product list that usually used in the e-commerce website. And also, I will introduce about something about the pseudo class, the concept of the pseudo class in the CSS. So those are actually a little bit advanced topic for the CSS, but I hope you'll enjoy this session. Well, before going to the main session, I just want to show the settings that actually I usually do every day. So it is recommended highly so that actually you see the my screen properly. Okay, you can see the settings icon here. Just click on it and choose the quality option and chose above 360 or 480 or 720, but not 240 or 144, because those are the for low resolution screen. So if your option is selected 144 or 240, just change it to like 360 or 480 or 720 if your internet speed is very high. Okay, I hope you will do the settings properly, and in that case actually you will see my screen properly and can understand my code also. Okay, and whoever join later or come later, just don't worry, you can see the whole session just in the same URL when I will complete the session, and you can see the whole recorded version just in the same URL. So don't worry if you miss anything in the session. Okay, let's introduce our the Shield class. Actually, what is Shield class? So for that, I just making some markup here. Okay, so just take an URL and within the URL, so yeah, we can take some li also. And just giving some class for those, getting some demo item here, and giving a class to the URL like li. Okay, it's, and now I will write some CSS for the list. So you can see URL list and li first child, that means the children of the UL. That means our UL class is now the list, and I want the different color for the first item. So I am just writing here color red, and let's see the output here. We can see the first item is red, but the item order is the by default color is the black. So you can see here. So what I did, just make a pseudo class, which is called the first child. That means the first one of the list item. This is the first child of the UL. So I write it here, list space li colon first child. So we can also write like the last child, and I can make the color like blue. So it will just change the color for the lost child. That means the children of the UL. That means the lost item. So it is changed to the blue color, and this the first one is the red color. And also we can also do more color like, okay, let me add more item here. So you know, it's in the concept more extensively here. Okay. And I will write the child, the nth child actually. and the child 2 and color like green. You can see the and child 2, that is the second children of this UL, is now changed to the color blue, not blue, sorry, green. So the first and child. So if you make it like 3, it will change just the third item. You can see here. This is now green here, and the last item is still the blue, and the first one is the red. And even we also can make it like odd even. So if you make it odd, so let's see, then it's the first one, the third one, the fifth one, and the seventh one. So all the odd position items are now to the green, and actually it is rewrite to the last cell, and first cell is not working because we rewrite this code by the odd. So we make it like even, and we make the color like other color like the gold color. Okay, so the even now, so 2 4 6, those are in the even position. So this is the even position, the color is gold, so it is the color gold. And the first child is red, the last child is blue. So actually we can trace every children by this formula, the pseudo class. So first child, last child, and child, or even the serial number if specific like 1 2 3. So this is the concept of the pseudo class, and it is very important understanding if you want to make your item, any menu item or any list item, you want to trace exactly children. So you can just make this pseudo class to make it exactly happen. So if you want to make it like the odd even different color without the pseudo class, so you have to give some class like for this event, another class like event, this event. So you have to use many classes for the list item or for the odd item for the first child. So just now you don't need to use any other classes. You can say I didn't use any class for this list item. I just trace those first or last child or the end child or any even child or odd child just using the pseudo class. So it's very useful actually when you're dealing with many children of the item. Well, I hope you have understood about the Pseudo class. If you have any other questions, you can just comment here. I'll try to clarify you if you have any problem understanding that. Now I go for the other topic, which is about creating a URL that for the product list item that usually we can see in a e-commerce website on the online shop here. So let's start with that. Okay, just I'm removing those items. I also actually use the same thing for this URL. Just make the different class like product list, and in the product list here will be some item description here. I will just make a basic markup like image. This is the product image. Can like images. uh, and first one is the image. The second one I can take a div for product information. In the product information, there are two things. The first one is the product title. So I can take like H3. In the H3, there will be some like the title. This is just demo, and also I can keep some like span here to the product price. The price I can just give some amount here like $50. This is the product description. This is the product image. The finally, just want to keep some product description. So this if I can keep class like product description here. In the product description, there will a description. So I use the tag. This is a demo description. First, you can actually copy a demo text for the demo purpose. This is a demo. And finally, I just put a button for the buy now or the go to the shop now, whatever. So I can just do the buy now. And there will be blank href and I can make it buy now. Okay, so now I can see actually what will be shown here. You can see just image of show and a plain text here, and I'll make it something about the product list. So what will I do first? I have to make this ally in the properly centered. So I'm just removing the all their code here, and I like the product list. And this is the noun. That means there is not any this is still by default. You can see here. So I will remove those. This is still none. And I want to make the ally at height or weight. Second, the height like 300 pixel and height 200 pixel. So with 300. For that, so that actually goes within or in the same line here. Okay, and also I'll give some height and width to the image, so I can make this. Oh, this should be 250, and well, you can think actually why I'm giving 300 or 250. So this is just my assumption to the UL, so you can actually change whatever you need, and when actually you make your own design. Just I'm giving some. I just got some calculation what actually suit perfectly. So this is the li. That means the whole list item will be height 250, and this is the image. So it should be 200. Okay, you can see now it is better in the uh, arrangement of the content. You can see there is image, the title, and price, and description, and buy now button. So I can make actually a repeated code also, but I want to make it more perfect. So I just want to make it like the title and this price should be more in the same line. Okay, so product list, sorry, should be product list and li, and this is the description, product description here. You can actually write it directly product description here because there is only one product description plus so product description height should be 50 pixel and there should be a background color. For the background color, actually, I will use some UI color concepts from that UI colors. Okay, I will use those one of this color. I'm taking the color. It's the background color, and I also give it a height, and also I will make it 40 at so that it's properly arranged here. Okay, and I have to make it more purple for the H3 also. So description H3. First I'll make it zero margin. So it's have to remove the by default margin and padding of the H3. And color should be white. And it should be font. So it can sit in the left side of this part here. Oh, oh, this should be actually product information. I just make some mistake here. It should be product information, not the description. Okay, and the product information should be the 100% of the weight. Okay. Well, this is the product title and this is the price, and I will make it more centered. So use some margin and padding for the H3. And okay. And for this span, I will make it the float right so that it stay in the right side of the bar. So I'll write another code for the span because we have used a span for the price. So I make it the float right so it is still in the right side, and color white is fine, and padding should be 10. Okay, it's not bad here, and we'll increase the font size. The font size should be around 18 pixel. Okay, so it is perfect. This is the product title, this is the price, and now I will write something for the description. Well, for description I'll do something. By default the description in the buy now button shouldn't be appear in the list. When I will just make hover on the this product or image, this will actually appear. So for now I'll just make it disappear. So product description should be disappear here. But before disappear, I just want to make it some styling for background color, like color, and position absolute. Well, I describe actually why I'm using this absolute, and that width should be 300 pixel, height 300 pixel. The same as the image because it will put on the image. So you can see it is now on the image. The image is not appear because the product description div is now on the top of the image. So I make it like that because when I want to make it just appear on hover, so whenever mouse is hover on the uh, product, this description and the binary button will appear within the image. I just want to make it like some opacity here. So I want to disappear just using the opacity 0. So you can see now it is not appear. So make I will make it some buy now button also. For buy now, just make it float right because it should have been the right side, and the height should be like 300 pixel, and the button color can be like I can take another color from the site UI color. Okay, I'm just taking this color. Well, you can experiment actually. There are many colors here. and color for the font should be white. Text in center, and although their font size should be like 18 pixel, and there should be some padding tab also, so that the text is center. Okay, for now I'm just removing this, making it one, so that I can see the button, the buy now button, and I have to make it the text decoration none because we use the anchor. So anchor has some default text decoration on the line, so I have to make it none. Okay, and also I have to give some padding and pixel. So I give the padding to for the 5 for the top. So I just want to make it 5 and 10. Okay, and the description should have some color like white color. So for the description I'm just giving some color like white, and font size should be like greater 16 pixel, and there should be some padding also, so the text has some spacing around this text. Okay, we can increase the description font size here. Okay, it's perfect now. Well, I'm just checking if you have any comment so far. Can you comment? I think so. Everything is going fine, I hope. Well, so this the description you can see. This is your buy now button, and it will not appear by default. Just it will appear on hover. So I'm just making it 0. Also, it will just appear when product list URL with the hover. So on hover of the list item, I will make some description appear. So it should be like this one. And the opacity like you make it like 0.7. Okay, you can see you are just behind the scene. The product image is appear and it is appear in the hover, so it looks better now. Also, I can make it more fancy using the CSS3 transition. So let's add some transition to the description here. So it's going to be like 2.5 seconds is in, is the transition effect in here. So it's a better. I can see this slowly it appears the description, and when hover out it also disappears slowly. So it look better. So now you can see a list item is created, and now the task is very easy. Just I have to make this the copy and paste and give changing the text. Okay, I'm just changing the image so it looks more realistic here. I'm just doing 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have to give some margin so that the list item not stick together, just some space in the right side. And also margin top so that the top and bottom has some spacing. So you can see it's now perfect. So I'll list item here and different images. So it looks like a online shopping product list. So this about today's session. I hope you have enjoyed this and you will make some more awesome this list using your color combination and the sense of the color. Okay, I'll finish today's session shortly. You have any questions, just you can ask within few minutes. And if you just see the session later, you can also ask later, but I will reply it later also because after finishing the session, I will not be able to uh, give the answer by this session in the live here. Okay, before just completing our session, I just want to uh, inform you about something in the CodersTrust, what CodersTrust is doing here. CodersTrust basically a Denver-based IT company which is working in many countries, and the vision is creating an earning path as well as a learning. So there are many institutes available around the world for the IT basically, but the CodersTrust vision is totally different. They are not only giving the training, also giving the suggestion and guideline, the complete guideline to make it possible or in the marketplace that is the global marketplaces. So CodersTrust providing this train up that is actually synchronized to the latest demand on the marketplace and prepare the students for working after completing the course. You can see many success stories of the student who have completed the courses in the CodersTrust and now doing a great job in the marketplaces. And there are some courses that are you can look for like 124 hours for the front end development and also full stack development, which is actually take this 7 months duration. And there are some soft skill development also, like the negotiation skills or presentation to the client and how to negotiate with the client, write a good proposal. So everything actually will learn from the CodersTrust if you will do the course in the CodersTrust. And also the most important thing, you will get the support from the CodersTrust expert team when you will start the practical project or any commercial project in the marketplace. And if you have any other questions like the payment issues, other class time, or any other things, you can just down the chat here. You can chat with the support team. Also, you can email also, and you can also send message to the official Facebook page of the CodersTrust. I hope you will learn more about the CodersTrust if you have the passion to work in this IT area and explore your talent in these marketplaces. Okay, so this is for today, and I'm just finishing the session for today. I hope I will see you in the next session. So take care. Good night. Bye.